down to the river. And put out that fire. Go down to the river. Go down.
For all the ways there are to work up a thirst, 7-Eleven has over 300 ways to quench it. No one puts out a fire like 7-Eleven.
23-year-old Abram Rubio now has a hat trick tonight. 3 goals, the latest one coming on an assist by Atnangitong. And Portland now has the lead by a score of 7-3. As you see, LaRaZa back with possession, trying to work some into the red line. Portland is playing very good defense back in their own zone. Here's Glenn Lurie on a possible break, a 3-on-2. Hustling up the right wing is Bain. The pass, no good, gets beyond him, and no opportunity. Now Bain is going to be whistled for the infraction as he held up the LaRaZa defense. Not exactly a pretty smart play, actually, from Bain, preventing them from counterattacking them.
Very quickly, he got him down and held it, takes a penalty. That way they can reset it. Bain should have been able, that pass a little off the mark. If he had been able to settle this thing and gotten a shot off, you're looking at another goal on the board at that point, about 8-3. And McAllister at this point, he may be 24 now. If they have another few minutes like he's just had, this guy's going to be 34 before the night is over.
Late whistle as Lurie will take it.
As they're getting ready to reset here on the direct, Pride in control. They'll be starting between the lines at midfield. John Bain doing the honors as he centers it into the post and back out now with Bain again controlling center. Bartz with it.
All right, Dream, thank you very much. The ball knocked over the window. Come down to the 5-minute mark of the first half.
Pride plays they're very quick at the wings, and they're also very solid, stocky, stout, hale and hardy defenders, and it's been showing tonight against this LaRaZa team.
Here's another possible break for Portland. Jeff Betts working one-on-one. Shot is good! What a shot by Betts! And up high into the crowd, giving some of the fans down there a high five as he jumps up on the glass. Is this guy going to be fun to watch or what?
Might as well start getting that fan club paraphernalia ready for this kid. He sets him up. They come down on a fast break. He moves. You'll see it right here. Settles the ball, gets the ball at his feet, fakes, dekes left, then moves to the right, keeps moving, and now he finally, once he's got the goalkeeper pulled over to an angle where he's got that spot off to the left, he unleashes his kick and finds it. He's got to get the keeper off far enough because the angle of attack there, that keeper is going to be able to find it. He's only got a little spot to work with, so he's got to pull him well over to the left post to get that shot to the far side.
What talent. In that situation, you almost have to deke 2 guys at once and then put a perfect shot in. That's exactly what he did. Jeff Betts with his 2nd goal of the night. There's a good close-up of Ralph Black, the captain for the Portland Pride. He'll take the penalty kick now back in his own zone. But the Pride playing as well as they can here in this first half, lead by a score of 8-3.
Betts did a great job.
LaRaZa now on the attack. A 3-on-2 opportunity. Here's a shot that bounces off the post, no good. John Bain runs it down for Portland. And now a penalty going to be whistled against Jose Luis Hernandez. And Portland will have it back near their own red line. Again, the Portland Pride, come on out and see them. They'll be in action all throughout the month of July. On July 14th, they're home here against the San Diego Sockers. Wednesday, July 21st, the Arizona Sand Sharks make their first visit to Portland. Both those games will be a 7:30 start, so come on out and catch Portland Pride Soccer. There you see, next Wednesday, or July 14th, the Sockers in town to take on the Pride. 7:30. Call 224-TICKS. That's 224-TICKS for ticket information.
That is going to be a game that you don't want to miss. They'll be strapping it on, and the game faces for that night. This soccer club, a very, very talented group.
Men on your back. Kevin Smith sends it into the zone. Now a whistle and a penalty are going to come against Portland this time, I believe.
Monterrey has not had a lot of opportunities on set plays this close in. We'll see what they do.
Here's a shot, not a good shot that time from Harry Savarda. Had an open shot, missed it by 10 feet to the right. Here comes Portland on a possible break. Bart sends it back to Black. Black one-times it back to Billy Crook. Crook up the right wing, sends it into Rubio. Rubio's already got 3 goals tonight, working in the right wing. Now tries to set up Bartz. It's intercepted by Scott Gaither.
Rubio ended up with a hat trick on opening night when we were we were here broadcasting. Talking about a primetime player at home.
Yeah, Rubio plays a lot better at home. He comes into tonight's game with 3 goals. He scored 3 goals opening night, has not scored since, but he scores 3 more here tonight. And we're still in the first half. Portland has a penalty kick now. Will take it. Crook trying to work it around. Here's Betts. Jeff Betts in the right wing. Sends it back out to Lurie. Lurie back out to Billy Crook. Crook to Lurie. Lurie turns around looking for something. No, it's Betts with a shot that's deflected wide by McAllister. Lurie gives chase in the right corner, but will give up the chase to Kevin Smith. 2 minutes to go first half. Portland in control, leads 8-3. Zeno Dos Santos now with possession, goes over to Lopez. Here comes LaRaZa's power lineup. Lopez, Dos Santos, and Smith up front. But so far, they've been stymied here in the first half. They have 2 goals between them, but you know that they want a lot more.
McAllister is getting his lessons tonight, and you've got to think the way he's getting beat, the Pride are setting him up, pulling him out, and then beating him to the side. Also seem to be playing real well with each other. They always have an idea where the open man is.
Here's Billy Crook running into the open floor. Sends it to Betts. Shot is knocked away by McAllister. A rebound shot is good.
A doubleheader. A doubleheader. You're looking at a doubleheader. Sent back in again. LaRaZa eased up after the first shot. Thought they cleared it. Didn't get the job done. And the Pride right there like sharks in front of blood. Went right at him. And a double headshot, bringing it back in. And watch this.
Watch this shot by Betts. It almost knocks McAllister over. I mean, he just absolutely knocks him to the floor. LaRaZa's slow to react. Crook heads it to Bain, and Bain heads it in over the top of McAllister. What a fantastic play by Portland, and a lackadaisical defensive play from the LaRaZa defenders.
The only thing we needed was music underneath that. Follow the bouncing ball. We could have sung along.
They gave the goal to Crook.
It's trouble.
Apparently they're going to give that goal to Crook. We'll have to check and make sure.
That's got to be Bain. That has got to be Bain. Bain got the second head on it.
Yeah, John Bain's going to get credit for the goal. Portland leads 9-3. They're looking for more, looking for double figures before halftime. Here's Bartz working it in. Ball knocked away. Back out to Lurie. One times it. It just about got the deflection goal. Here comes LaRaZa.
Under a minute to go.
Daniel Mora to Dos Santos, now over to Scott Gaither. 9-3. Portland has exploded here in the first half. Dos Santos working against Bain. Lets it fly. It's knocked away by Smith. Dos Santos gets it back in the lane, puts it up, and Gorsuch makes the save. Nice defense. Good goaltending by Gorsuch.
Tough goaltending.
McAllister. Here's Betts with 10 seconds left to go. Portland's got a chance with the numbers in the zone. Betts lost control. Lost control. LaRaZa will have maybe one more chance. Up the wing. 4 seconds left. Ball knocked away. Gorsuch will gather it in, and we have reached halftime here at the Coliseum.
Great first half, 9-3. As we settle in after the first half, all Portland, all Pride, as they have beat LaRaZa at every end of this field here tonight. In every corner, LaRaZa continues. When they get the ball out of trouble, not getting it far enough out of trouble, and they relax, and the Pride has hammered it home, and the result is a 9-3 lead at halftime.
Unofficially, Portland out shooting LaRaZa 19-10 in that first half, and they have a 9-3 advantage here at halftime. Again, scores for Portland, Abram Rubio with 3 goals. As we take a look at the replay now on this last try from Portland, or rather from LaRaZa, ball knocked away by Bain, and Gorsuch was able to make the save. Great reaction by Jimmy.
You saw that there was a little contact with the player. Once the ball is in the goalkeeper's hand, they should be backing off. This was not a deal with momentum. He leaned into him. Gorsuch pushes him out of the way, gives him his shoulder. I think you're going to see some frustration start to develop if LaRaZa can't get untracked. We saw some elbows. We saw some shouldering. That there may be a more spirited physical style of play by LaRaZa during the third period when they come back out after this halftime.
Again, recapping the goal scorers in the first half, Rubio with 3, Jeff Betts, the new addition, with 2 goals, and then 1 goal each for Billy Crook, John Bain, Rob Bartz, and Ralph Black. 9-3 in favor of Portland. We'll break away for a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with more after this 2-minute break.
Good morning, Harding Industries.
Hi, is Jean in?
Jean is on the road this week. Can I take a message?
You're out of the office, but that doesn't mean you have to be out of touch.
Well, it's very important I get a hold of her.
I can give you her cellular number.
That's because Cellular One covers more of the Northwest than any other cellular provider and puts out more fires.
Jean, good thing I found you.
All of our children deserve a happy and healthy start in life. Hi, I'm Shirley Hancock. You know, childhood is a critical time for developing self-esteem, building relationships, just learning the basic skills. Getting our children off to a good start will help them the rest of their lives. For free parenting information, counseling, and referrals, call us at the Oregon Committee for the Prevention of Child Abuse. Help all children receive the care they deserve and build a better future for everyone.
Welcome back to Portland's Memorial Coliseum. Tear shortly before the season started, and he had to sit out the first 4 games. And you know, if Crook's in the lineup in those 3 losses, especially in the 2 games in overtime, perhaps Portland has 1 more win on the win column.
This team has won 3 at the moment, 1-1, lost 3. But you've got to remember, you're right, 2 of them were overtime losses by 1 goal. Very easily could have been the other way around.
Portland gets set to move down to our left now to start the second half. It's McCormick along with Jeff Betts and Rubio up front. Black, and also on the back line for Portland is Billy Crook, the youngster who just is playing in his first game tonight. On the floor for LaRaZa is Marco Lopez wearing number 20. Up front along with number 4, Jose Luis Hernandez. And then Kevin Smith wearing number 10 back further, along with Daniel Mora, and the big fella is Scott Gaither way back on his own red line.
Always dangerous. I hate to see a goalkeeper this far out go in one-on-one, a little slip. He's too far away, and it results usually in a quick goal once you lose that ball in that position. I'd rather see Gorsick just get rid of it and get back closer to home.
Play underway here in the third quarter. Portland on top 9-3. They have possession. Down to our left. Here's a shot left side by Crook. No good. Rebound is shot up and in by Dick McCormick.
Again, one more time, getting the ball up off the glass and waiting for a guy to come down trailing, almost in a fast break in basketball style, to be able to pick it up and put the ball in the net, beating him high. You see a lead pass, a drop pass, bounces it off, pulls the keeper out, and right there in front of the goal to take advantage, putting it up over the top of the keeper into the top of the net. Still results of McCormick getting it, and now it's 10-3.
McCormick right where he wanted to be on a nice, what ended up being a pass that looked like a shot from Billy Crook, and Portland is just absolutely exploding against the team that's supposed to be the best in the league. Monterrey LaRaZa came in with a record of 5-1, but they're not showing that tonight here against Portland, trailing 10-3.
The advantage in having some of these young men on this Pride club, having played some indoor soccer. John Bain has done a great job in getting these kids ready.
You're right in that they have lost 3 games in a row, but they've had a week and a half off, and they've had about 4 practices here in Portland. They've kind of gotten organized over the last week and a half. They played those 3 road games in a span of 6 days, and you know, for an NBA team, you know, they're used to that. But for these guys, you know, they're not used to that kind of travel, going from LA to Sacramento, then on to Phoenix. So fatigue played a factor. They were shorthanded already, but now they've come home for a week and a half, kind of gotten organized, and tonight they've let it all loose, and it's showing as Portland leads 10-3. Here's Black wide open, fakes a shot. Now he'll lose control, and LaRaZa will run it down. Now you can turn it around the other way and say that LaRaZa has been on the road for quite a while. They've been traveling quite a bit. They were in LA a couple of days ago, also in Sacramento, so perhaps they're a little bit fatigued here tonight in Portland. The crowd of about, again, 4,000 to 5,000 on hand here tonight for this second home game of the year, trying to get into it. Pass down on the right flank. Here's a running shot on the way, no good. John Bain is knocked over rather rudely and no whistle. Or it was Lurie with the shot.
Yeah, Glenn Lurie went down and no call, and the fans, some of the boo birds coming out thinking the last 2 times down, perhaps the pride have been offended and not a whistle has been blown.
12:36 left to go, third quarter. Portland leads here by a score of 10-3. Marco Lopez trying to get something going for LaRaZa. Here's a shot that's off the glass. Nice rebound shot, but Gorsuch right there to knock it away. Now,
this will bring out a card. This will bring out a card. Don't have this guy's number.
No, I don't know who that is. It may be Andres Carranza, because I haven't seen 17 out there, but yeah, he definitely knocked over Garrett Smith in a rude way.
And they are playing what you're going to do when they come for you. Bad boys, and he's getting a chance to sit down on this one. So it'll be the first power play goal, or power play attempt here in this game with 12:14 to go in the third.
So power play situation for Portland, first time tonight. They'll go to work here with a one-man advantage. They've been scoring at will, even strength. So this will give you an idea of perhaps the opportunities that they'll have. Here's McCormick to Black at the red line. Looking inside, nothing there. Now sends it across to the right side, back to Cook, back over to McCormick. Now to Black. Black has the left foot shot available.